For centuries, the Cordillera Mountains of northern Luzon Island have been the sanctuary of my ancestors. The rugged mountains have silently witnessed how they lived, struggled, persevered, prospered, and died. These are my relatives. They're having a kanyao. A kanyao is a ritual performed to thank the spirits, to appease them when they're angered, or to ask them for favors. They may ask the spirits for healing, protection, purification, sanity, or safe voyage. Offerings are made to the spirits during a kanyao. The pig is a traditional ceremonial animal. It is carefully selected to make sure the animal is strong and robust. The tapwe is the ceremonial drink. It is wine made from red rice called kintoman. Music is provided by playing the sulibao and the gangsa. I'm Dr. Alvin Gerlin. I'm a psychologist practicing in the county of Sacramento, California. For the past 4 years, I've traveled to Europe and Asia, flew over the Atlantic Ocean twice, and crossed the Pacific Ocean 6 times to research my family history. Cordillera, Myth, Music, Magic is a documentary about my family ancestry and how my ancestors have been influenced by 333 years of Spanish colonial domination and 48 years of American colonial rule. My father was the oral historian of our clan. In 1977, my grandmother passed away. During the funeral wake, the stories I heard about the clan awakened my interest. I discovered during that time that my great-grandfather wrote an autobiography. From then on, I paid more attention to the stories shared by my elders whenever we had gatherings. I took notes during talks with my father and Norma, my oldest sister. In less than a month after I was back in the U.S., Norma passed away. So August the 2nd, I was back in Manila to attend the funeral. And at that funeral, I met Lydia Delosa. She was my aunt, and she told me that she had a brother in Daly City who was the family historian. Oh, 2004 kang iman niya. Dito yung alistaan. Amoy yun o kanino?
Purmansik nito yawan dito na isulang pimanti amok nga nakakukwata. Nagkukwa mo tilalakay ini. Isong adamot ti amo na nga nag-adal isong nga nilistana.
Kanda ko mo listaan nga. Inaramid ko mo. And later, we compared notes. And there were a lot of consistencies, but there was some areas where I noticed it was not accurate but I did not want to make that point at the time. Ubing kayo pala, you have been interesado kayo in the family history already.
Siguro rin kahit ko nga kuhan kita no maamuak ati relatives ko kuma.
Kayo, dindimig kayo din sa istorya, tilalakay.
Muna ano mo minsan no dati ang kakanyaw. Kasi mong dadi ugali di kat no dadi ngay adara di tapay ngay nga wain nga naijar. No ag istorya tilalakay kat ang kaag tao ko namin di ko. Alam na di danum ti tapoy ikabil mo ti tasa saka iwaras ka dagi ag istorya. Kasi ati kaslakwa. Inararamin ko nga daduma. May istoryada mo, iso nga mang nangkuti daduma nga istorya. Da kami nga pamilya nga agmarkos nga ti apo mi ket sagipil. Han mi nga amo nga dagiti Elena nga kabsat ni sagipil. Han mi amo dagiti ukian ken ni magsilo nga kabsat ni sagipil nga nakin anak ken ni tatang mi nga Marcos. Taday ito mo tatang ko nga ni Marcos, sagipil Ilyo, awan mo ti istoryana nga dahito ito one time, one din nga nalabot ko kahit kung ano ang partilos na nga rin, sinalusod ko ito. Ito ko na kasapol ka nung ano mga sawak, tabumak na nga agkanyawak sanan to apan ayawan ti partidos na nga iyamam mo. Idin na tay, awan ti amam mo mihan mi nga amamu dagitoy Elena, magsilo ken okian. Tatay di kwa kunakpima ken ni manong nga Emilio nga padasuman nga konsultaan na kakabsat tayo kakasingsing tayo ta kwa. Tano ag inamuti anak ti maysa ken maysa.
Uncle Castro invited me to the annual picnic of BIBAC Northern California. BIBAC is an organization of the different tribes of Igorots. They have chapters all over the world. BIBAC stands for Benguet, Ifugao, Bontoc, Apayao, and Kalinga, the different mountain provinces of the Cordillera. The event was held at Coyote Point, San Mateo, California, in July 2008. At the picnic, I met two cousins, Rodrigo Katagan and Norma Tuyawan. I have a picture here of your family. Can you tell us about your family?
This is my old family picture. My mom and dad, I think it's somebody's. Every year I think we take a family picture. So this is one of them. I think this is my sister's graduation or something in high school or something. I don't know what year this was taken, 50s or when he was 50s.
Yes.
Yeah. He's already 91. Nagpa-farm pa lang.
Oh.
Dapat lang niya bugyas.
Yes.
He's still strong so far. Meet him.
Tulu.
Welcome there. Tap sa paam talakay ni tatangkon. He's already 91. He's not getting any younger. So.
Yes, sure. Narciso Katagan is one of Uncle Juan and Auntie Carmen's sons. He served in the U.S. Navy for over 20 years. A year before his retirement, he was diagnosed with cancer. He passed away. On the day of his funeral, I met Samuel Saldayan, one of our cousins. Samuel has been working on our family tree. He was excited and proud to share a copy with me, especially when he found out that I was working on the same thing. However, his had errors identical with Uncle Castro's list. After that first meeting, we maintained contact. In his emails, he attached photographs and introduced more relatives. Samuel was born and raised in Luu. He retired from the U.S. Navy and lives in San Diego. My grandmother did not disclose her Igorot ancestry, and of course, I'd like to know what could be the possibilities on why she didn't do that.
One of it is because of the stigma attached to the word Igorot. The grandchildren could have been proud to claim their Igorot roots. And how could she have, not believed that Igorot is a worthy background? But again, you have to go to the stigma and the fact that her kids were definitely going to be interfacing with lowland society, and you don't want to have any reason why they should be disadvantaged. To me, that's very understandable. But the interesting thing is it must have been bothering her mind that toward the end of her life, she divulged it.
At least naman, inaccept niya. Di nga panang open up na is already good step nga i-amuna tikul da kayontun following generation to really learn about her ancestors, because she was deprived of doing that. I have to be honest and be, transparent now that I am ready to meet my creator. Apay nga ilumog ko pa lang dito, there's nothing to hide anymore.
Tell me about the ignorance.
It is knowing where you came from, the culture where you came from, hanggang na-expose siya. The knowledge na lang yung culture nga nagapon na is through hearsay. She probably has not experienced it to the bone, to the very core. So nga ikabay na siguro adi ang sitwasyon na.
Another question for you. As far as prejudice of lowlanders for the highlanders, do you feel that that's still a strong reality?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Can you elaborate?
Sometimes it is because we ask for it. Sometimes it's still uren dagi tattao nga they're not fully full-blooded when full-blooded. It still has that wrong notion. You have to really start from us to really change this stereotype thinking, this stereotype belief of who Igorots are.
There are still a lot of ignorant people when it comes to bias, especially these lowlanders. They don't know what they are talking about the Igorots. There was one incident that I have to tell this person that he is an ignorant person, he's innocent, he doesn't know what he's talking about, because what he's talking about, whenever they see a person who doesn't have slippers, who have a dirty clothes and everything, they always call them Igorot. That's a very bad impression.
You look like an Igorot.
Yeah, you look like an Igorot. That's the impression.
Derogatory.
Yeah, that's a derogatory. So I have to tell them, you are ignorant. You know what? Because these people are the ones who never get out of their place, of their cage.
When Grandma Della was confined at Polymedic General Hospital in Mandaluyong, Norma visited her every day. Grandma Della was 85 when she finally revealed a secret she kept since she was 10. A week after the revelation, she gave Norma a set of keys, one to her house in Metro Manila and one to her armoire. In the armoire was a list. 3 days later, Grandma passed away. So nga the year after, napantay dyan loo. Tabi na yung nagnagan, ako na nagnagan nga, Katagan, Tuyawan, nanyanyan, Akisyo, Nagdyan. Iso nga ni Papa, napantay dyan loo. Apan na binirok, Tijuan, Katagan.
Diyak lang, napantay dyan, ayan ni, dahil tatang ni Castro. Ubi nga pa ijay, na-mention na ti Robles and Gerland family. Maamin nga ibagbagan ni tatang ko. Kang ko mapukaw ijay panunot ko nga ada relatives tayo nga Gerland.
70s nga, pati tayo ti baboy. Kada diyan wang. Ni Papa pa nakatili ti baboy. Ni Papa nakatili ti baboy, ta kanta ti oil na ti baboy, nga kamaton na di.
It's a group na kaslak majaylo o relatives mo and neighbors. They were given at ating mensanga baboy, mensanga nuang kasi siyempre jay baboy sikate pan agtiliw noon niya din na alam iso. Nasakit ni nakan ni Papa idita amuna kat ti kunamihan min nga kahit na maki-participate. Tapos kat nasa, apay nga, berbero ko na, iso di jay, sige ay kayat mo ko namin.
Nagkat naman yung shirt na, napat eh.
Buwan, taam mo na di jay. Di ko na nagi jay lalakay ini, bakahan na nga kayat, nga mapitakan. Iso di jay, kayat naman. So
na siya nakaalam, talaga na nanay niya Papa eh. Na timok pa kaya. Malagip ko diyan, nag-adopt ko. Tsaka diyan eh, diyan tapoy ka, no? Diyan jar. Diyan jar yung, nag-diyan jar yung ancestral nga yun eh.